guys, and welcome to your next Aesthetics Flow dance video, my ideal 22-minute dance warm-up. This routine is what I do every time before I start dancing. It is a fantastic warm-up for any workout, but ideally for dancers. I stretch and warm up the muscles used mostly just in any dance genre, whether it be ballet, jazz, contemporary, or some partner work. But as well as lengthening and stretching, I include a lot of movement in each posture. So while lengthening the muscle, you are also preparing that muscle for movement. And the stretch lengthens how much movement the muscle can do. This prevents injury. I do a lot of spinal work in the beginning to just really warm up your back muscles. As this is quite forgotten, I've noticed in some dance warm-ups I've done in class, so I've really just nailed down that spinal work at the beginning so you don't get any injuries after this warm-up. If you prepare the muscle, it won't get injured. With all that said, just grab your mat and let's begin. So we're going to begin today at the back of our mat, feet together. Take a deep breath in through your nose, arms up. Exhale through your mouth, arms down, and swan dive down to your forward fold position. Just lengthening your hamstrings, bending one knee at a time. Start moving those legs just to really start warming them up. Take an inhale and slowly exhale. Just keep rocking those knees. Keep moving. Straighten your legs, rolling up. Breathe in, arms up. Exhale, swan dive back down to the mat. And slowly walk forward now to your downward facing dog. Warming up those calf muscles. And your back, your shoulders. And slowly move it forward now to your upward facing dog. Take it really slow here, just warming up your spine. And lifting the hips back to your downward facing dog. Hold. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, walk it back now. And rolling up, breathe in, arms up. Exhale, swan dive back down. And slowly walk it forward now to your downward facing dog. We're going to be moving through this sequence a few times. This is great for warming up your spine. Now walk it forward to your upward facing dog, taking it a little bit further this time. Inhale and exhale, lifting your hips down to your downward facing dog. Hold. And walk it back to your feet. Rolling up, breathe in, arms up. Exhale, swan dive down, walk it forward now. Straight to your upward facing dog. Inhale, exhale, lift the hips and walk it back to your feet. Bit faster now. Breathe in, arms up. And exhale, swan dive down. Walk it forward now to your upward facing dog. Really taking it further each time. Warming up that back. Lift your hips now. Walk it back to your feet. Breathe in, arms up. And exhale, swan dive down. Walk it forward now to your upward facing dog. Lifting the hips. Walk your hands back to your feet. Breathe in, arms up. And exhale, swan dive down. Taking it forward again. Really feeling the movement in your spine now. Lifting your hips. Walk it back. Breathe in, arms up. And exhale, back down. And hold it now in your forward fold. Just keeping it still here. Controlling your breath. Inhale and exhale. Clasping your hands together now, taking them above your head and just moving now to your shoulder stretch. Warming up those shoulders, taking your upper body closer to your legs. Take a deep inhale in to your lower spine and slowly exhale. Now rolling up, keeping your hands clasped and moving to your standing cobra position. Open your chest to the sky. Bending your knees and taking your body back down to your forward fold, keeping your hands clasped, warming up those shoulders. Breathe in and exhale, taking it back up, moving to your standing cobra position, taking it a little bit further this time if you can. And bending the knees, taking it back down to your forward fold position. And when you're ready, just slowly release those hands back down to the mat, back to your forward fold. Now walking it forward to your downward facing dog. Hold it here for a few breaths. Taking your chest closer to the mat. And when you're ready, lifting your right leg up into your one-legged dog. Stretching out that hamstring, that calf muscle. If you want to take it a little bit further, you can bend that top knee, really opening up those hips to the sky, stacking them on top of one another. Stretching out that right hip. Breathe in and slowly exhale, taking your knee to chest, moving to your high lunge position, keeping your hands on the mat. Take a deep inhale in, and on your exhale, slowly start to straighten that forward leg here, moving into your pyramid posture. A great stretch for your hamstring. Inhale. And slowly exhale, bending that front knee. And now straightening that knee. Getting some movement into that hamstring. Slowly start to bend your front knee again. And on your next exhale, you're going to straighten that again. And stay here this time, flexing your front foot to increase the stretch in your calf muscle. And now hold. Feel the tension leaving that hamstring. Feel the freedom of movement it has. Inhale. And slowly exhale, taking your upper body closer to that knee. And slowly bending that front knee and taking your back knee to the mat here and moving both arms to the sky here. Low lunge. Feel the stretch in that left hip. Feel it start to open up. Breathe in. And slowly exhale, clasping your hands together behind your back, start to open up your chest to the sky, arching your upper spine, welcoming new energy and life into your soul. And moving it forward now, shoulder to knee, keeping the hands clasped, and take it back. Inhale, take your chest to your knee. And exhale, move it back, open up your chest to the sky once more, hold it here for one more deep breath. And exhale, releasing the hands, taking them slowly down to the mat here. We're going to be moving now into our grasshopper pose. Heel toe that foot to the side of the mat here, keeping it turned out here, toes to the corner of the mat. And you feel comfortable, take your elbows to the mat here. This is a great stretch for your inner thigh. As all dancers know, we use this area a lot when we turn out, so this is great to warm up this area of our body. Breathe in. And slowly exhale. Feel your inner thigh release. Now to take it one level further, roll that foot onto its lateral side here, onto the ankle, and this deepens the stretch in your inner thigh as well as stretching your glute muscle. Now if this is too much, just stay in the previous pose. Breathe in. And slowly exhale. Feel the release. Now taking your foot back to the mat now, so it's flat-footed, and putting your hands on the mat here, taking your right hand on the other side of your right knee and slowly square your hips as you move back into your hamstring stretch. Flexing the foot so increases the stretch. Now inhale, move it back to your low lunge, and exhale, take it back to your hamstring stretch. Inhale, back to your lunge, and exhale, straighten the leg once more. Now hold it here, keeping the flexion in your foot. Breathe in, and slowly exhale, taking your chest even closer to your knee, making sure your hips are square. Breathe in, and exhale. Now moving it forward slowly now to your splits. Now if you're not in splits, that is okay. Just move it to the position that's comfortable for you. If you want to stay in your hamstring stretch, the previous stretch, that is totally fine. If not, move it to your split position. Just find your comfy position here. If you want to take your body forward, over that front leg to increase the stretch even further, do so. If you want to stay up, that is also fine. Just focus on your breath here, just on the inhale and the exhale. Don't think about the pain. Just feel the air course through your body. Now slowly coming up and slowly moving back to your hamstring stretch. Flex the foot. Inhale, back to your low lunge, tucking your back toe under into your high lunge, and slowly moving your right foot back now into your plank position here when you're ready, and holding the plank. Breathe in, and on the exhale, I want you to move through your chaturanga. Upward facing dog, and downward facing dog. Well done here. Walk it out, stretch it out. Slowly, we're going to prepare for the other side. Inhale, and slowly exhale. Lifting your left leg up, one-legged dog, hold it here. Feeling a nice deep stretch in your hamstring. Breathe in, and exhale. Slowly start to stack those hips, bending that top knee, warming up that hip here. Breathe in. Exhale. Slowly start to bring that knee to your chest into your high lunge position. Hold it here. Warming up that hip muscle. Keeping that back leg straight. And when you're ready, on the exhale, you're going to straighten that front knee. Inhale, back to your lunge. And exhale, straighten that front leg. Inhale once more, lunge position. And exhale, straighten that front leg and hold it here. Flexing that front foot, increasing the stretch in your hamstring and calf muscle. Now hold. Just deepen your breath. Focus only on the breath. The inhale through your nose and long exhale through your mouth. Feel the warmth as it moves out of your mouth. Feel the coolness on your inhale. Exhale all the tension, moving back to your lunge position here. Taking your right knee to the mat and lifting both arms up here into your low lunge position. Holding this for a few breaths. Really feel your hips lowering in this pose. Feel the lengthening. Inhale. And exhale slowly, clasping those hands behind your back and opening your chest to the sky. Welcome new energy, new life into your being. Feel it enter through your chest, revitalizing your body. Inhale, take your chest to knee. And exhale, opening your chest to the sky, arching your spine a little bit further if you can. Inhale, move it forward, chest to knee. And exhale, opening your chest to the sky. Hold it here. Really arch that upper back, warm it up, stretch it out, and releasing your hands back to your low lunge. One more breath. And taking your hands to the mat here and walking your toes to the corner of your mat so your foot's turned out, and slowly lower your elbows to the mat and hold. Feel the stretch. Feel your muscle releasing. Feel the tension leave your inner thigh. Now to take it one level further, slowly start to roll that foot so you're on your lateral side, the ankle area, and hold. A really great way to intensify the stretch. But if you feel any pain in that ankle, release it and move to the previous pose. You should not feel pain in any of these poses. Just a slight stretch and lengthening feeling. No sharp or electric pain. That is a sign from your body that this is too much for you. Listen to your body. It is telling you what it needs. Slowly start to release the stretch, flattening your foot on the mat here, taking your hands to the mat and moving your left hand so it's on the other side of your left foot, and slowly square your hips and take it back to your hamstring stretch. Hold. Then inhale, move it back to your lunge. And exhale, straighten the front leg. Now hold. Breathe in. And slowly exhale. Feel your body lower closer to your leg. Feel gravity do its job. Feel the release. Now slowly start to move forward now into your splits position. Once again, if this is too much, just go to the position that's comfortable for you. Breathe in. And slowly exhale. If you're in split position, you can slowly lower your upper body to your leg. I find this really helps increase the stretch for myself. So if you would like to, move forward. Now slowly start to bring your upper body up and move it back into your hamstring stretch. Stretching that front leg, back knee on the mat, and move it forward now to your lunge position, tucking the back toe under into your high lunge position. Hold for a beat. Now we're going to be moving into a turned out side lunge position just to increase the stretch in your inner thighs. As dancers, we use these muscles a lot, so we really need to warm these up, making sure they're working. I like to use my elbows to keep my knees back here, so if you want to increase the stretch and really open up those hip muscles, take your left elbow to your left knee and help it to actually push that knee back to really open up your hips. Take a deep breath here and exhale. Take your hands to the mat and move it to the other side. Once again, you can use your elbows to keep your knees back here, or you can just keep your hands on the mat, whatever feels better for you. Take a deep breath here and slowly exhale. Now taking both hands down to the mat, we're just going to move it to the other side and move it back to the first side, just to get some movement into these hip muscles, these inner thighs. Keep moving just at your own pace. Breathe in, hold, and now moving to your second splits here. Just get into your comfy position, flexing your feet when you're ready, and breathe in, arms up, and exhale, taking your upper body down to the mat. Keeping as much tone out with those feet, keeping those toes pointing to the sky here. But if you want to take it one level further, take your full body over your hips here, taking the toes to the floor, directly over your hips here in your middle splits. But if you want to stay in the first pose, that is totally fine. Just go to where your flexibility allows you to. Like I said before, no sharp or electric pain, just a stretch, a lengthening. It should be only slightly painful. It shouldn't be unbearable. If it is, you're pushing your body too much. Take one last deep breath in and exhale, taking it back now, releasing the stretch. Taking those knees together here, give your thighs a little shake and slowly start to rock your knees from side to side. Just releasing any tension from your hips. Really keep it super loose here. And now crossing your feet together. Take one last deep breath in, arms up, and exhale, hands to prayer, down to your heart. Breathe in once more, arms up, and exhale, hands to your third eye here. Take one last deep breath, and exhale, bowing down. Thank you guys so much for doing this practice. I hope you're ready to do some dancing. If you like this video, please subscribe and share this video around so others can enjoy them too. And also, if you want to check out my other videos, I do have my 12-minute arms workout here. This is great for toning your arms and your shoulders. As I know, as dancers, our upper body strength is really important, especially in partner work. So if you want to tone these arms, try this 12-minute exercise. It is a real challenge. So if you want to test yourselves, test it out. Thank you again for doing this video and supporting me on my channel, and I'll see you guys in my next video.